Hare Krishna, welcome everyone to our Chaitanya Caritamrta class. Thank you for joining. We'll begin with our prayers. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuromilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी नितिनामिने नमस्ते सारस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, welcome everyone. We are continuing our discussion from Caitanya Caritamrta, Madhya lila. We are on chapter 23rd, entitled Life's Ultimate Goal, Love of Godhead. In this chapter, so far, we have heard Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explaining many wonderful principles and concepts about prema, prayojan. He described the definitions of bhav and prem. He described the various stages of bhakti from Shraddha to Prem, and he described how we can understand a person if he's on the stage of Bhava Bhakti. He has 9 perceivable symptoms which cannot be imitated in the long run. Shanti, Avyartha Kalatvam, Virakti, Mana Shunyata, Asha Bandha Samutkantha, Namagane Sadarushi, Asaktis Tadguna Akhyane, Pritis Tadavasati Sthale. He described the symptoms of a devotee who has attained Prema Bhakti. There are various stages after Prema. Rati is Prem. After that, Man, Sneha, Pranaya, Raga, Anuraga, Bhav, and Mahabhav. There are various mellows of Prema. The 5 mellows, Dasya, Shanta, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. Different, all these devotees, they can reach up to different levels after Prema. And only gopis, they can achieve the level of Mahabhava. Gopis and the queens. In Mahabhava, the queens of Krishna and the gopis of Vrindavan. In Mahabhava, there are 2 types, Rudha and Adhirudha. Adhirudha can be experienced only by the gopis of Vrindavan, headed by Srimati Radharani. He described the various divisions of Madhurya, Vipralamba and Sambhoga, and he described the wonderful qualities of this Vipralamba and Sambhoga. Then he started describing the wonderful section of the qualities of Krishna, which we are discussing since last few weeks. And we discussed 60 qualities so far. We'll continue from the 61st quality, which Mahaprabhu is mentioning. And he is describing a very wonderful verse. 83rd, we'll discuss 82, 83 verses today. सर्वाद्भुत चमत्कार लीला कल्लोलवारिधि अतुल मधुर प्रेम मंडित प्रियमंडलः त्रिजगन्मानसाकर्षी मुरली कलकूजिता असमानोर्ध्वरूप श्री विस्मापित चराचरम् सर्व अद्भुत चमत्कार लीला. There are four qualities which only Krishna manifests. So we have discussed 60 qualities. Amongst those 60, 50 can be exhibited by living entities, highest up to Brahma. 5 more can be expressed and manifested in Lord Shiva. 5 more in Lord Vishnu. There are 4 qualities which only Krishna manifests, nobody else. What are these 4 qualities? Adbhut Chamatkara Leela. The pastimes of the Lord are very wonderful and astonishing. They are like the ocean. Leela Kallola Marithi. This ocean is full of the waves of pastimes. Krishna, he's like ocean. And this ocean is full of the waves of the pastimes, which evoke wonder. Sarva Adbhut Chamatkara Leela. Krishna's pastimes are astonishing. They are very, very wonderful. Another quality which Krishna has is Atulya Madhura Prema Mandita Priyamandala. Krishna manifests his conjugal pastimes with the gopis and Srimati Radharani. Atulya Madhura Prema, they are unparalleled. No other avatar manifests such Atulya Prema. That is exhibited only by Krishna. Third quality which only Krishna manifests is Trijaganmanasakarashi Murali Kalakujita. Flute of Krishna is attracting the whole universe. Trijagat Manasa Akarashi. The 3 worlds, all the living beings in the 3 worlds are attracted by the flute of Krishna. Murali Kalakujita. And the 4th quality which Krishna has is Asaman Urdhva Rupa Shri. The beauty of Krishna and the opulence of Krishna, nobody can be equal to or greater than Krishna. And by these pastimes, by these qualities, Vismapita Characharam, Krishna astonishes all the Chara Achara. The moving and non-moving living entities are attracted by these wonderful qualities of Krishna. Mahaprabhu explains further. He quotes Sanskrit verse. Lila premna priya dhikyam madhurya venurupayoh iti asadharanam proktam govindasya chatushtayam. Lila, prem, priya, and Lila premna priya dhikyam madhurya venurupayoh. These are the 4 qualities: Lila Madhuri, Prema Madhuri, Venu Madhuri, and Rupa Madhuri. These 4 are only manifested by Krishna. Asadharanam. These qualities are more exalted than any living entity or even Devatas. Even Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma or Lord Vishnu. Nobody manifests. Evam guna chaturbheda chatushashti udharita. Chatushashti means these are the 64 qualities of Krishna. So we'll discuss these 4 qualities in detail. The Lila Madhuri of the Lord, which only He manifests, which no other avatar, even Vishnu, Lord Vishnu. There is a beautiful verse spoken by Parikshit Maharaj in 10th canto. As he is hearing the wonderful pastimes of Krishna from Shukadeva Goswami, to encourage Shukadeva Goswami, he speaks this beautiful verse in the 7th chapter of the 10th canto. He says, Yena yena avatarena bhagavan haririshwaraha karoti karna ramyani manogyani chana prabho. He's saying, Oh Shukadeva Goswami, please describe all the pastimes of Krishna and all the pastimes of various avatars of Krishna. Yena yena avatarena Bhagavan Haririshwara. Wherever Krishna has taken avatar, can you please describe these pastimes? Because these pastimes are Karna Ramyani. They are very, very pleasing to the ears, and Manogyani, they are very, very attractive for the mind also. Nothing attracts the mind so much as the pastimes of Krishna. All of us, we want to see good things and hear good things so that we can be happy and satisfied. But none of the things of this world give satisfaction. None of the people, no beauty of this world gives satisfaction. Hearing the pastimes of Krishna, it gives 7 effects. Parikshit Maharaj says, Yashrinvato apaiti aritirvitrishna sattvam cha shuddhyeta chirena pumsaha bhaktir harau tat purushe cha sakyam tadeva haram vadamanyase chet. O Shukdev Goswami, please put a garland of the pastimes of Krishna around me. This hara, this garland has 7 qualities. Yashrinvato, first is, it is Karna Ramyani. It is pleasing to the ears. Second, Manogyani, it is pleasing to the mind. Third, it is Sattvam cha Shuddhyet, it purifies the mind. Things of this world may attract the mind, but they will not purify the mind. They contaminate the mind. The beauty of this world, things of this world, the stories of this world, they don't purify the mind, they contaminate the mind. The beauty of the Lord, the pastimes of the Lord, they purify the mind. Shrutva gunan bhuvana sundara shinvatam te nirvishya karna vivarair harato angatapam. Today is Rukmini Dvadashi, appearance of Rukmini Devi. Rukmini Devi, she is writing a letter to Krishna, and in that she says, "O Krishna, I have heard about your beauty. You are Bhuvana Sundar, you are the best of the personalities, you are most beautiful." When we hear about the beauty of this world, see the beauty of this world, mind gets disturbed, full of Rajogun, lust. But she's saying Harato Angatapam. All the distress of my body and the mind has gone away. That is the beauty of Krishna's pastimes. Sattvam cha shuddhyet. It purifies the mind. Nothing purifies the mind as much as the pastimes of Krishna, the lila. Yasya akhilami vahabhi sumangalai vacho vimishra gunakarma janmabhi prananti shambhanti punanti vaijagat yastad virakta shavashobhanamati. Yasya akhila amiva, all the sins, habhi gets destroyed. Sumangalai, all the auspiciousness is created. When? Vacho vimishra gunakarma janmabhi. When we hear the words full of name, form, pastimes of Krishna. Vacho vimishra gunakarma janmabhi prananti, they give life. Shumbhanti, they purify. Now, Shumbhanti, they animate. Punanti, they purify. Otherwise, everything else in this world is decoration of a dead body. Shavashobhanamati. The more we hear the pastimes of the Lord, the leelas of the Lord, the more we are purified in the mind. Sattvam cha shuddhyet achirena. And it doesn't take time. We have seen so many devotees getting transformed, so many people getting transformed. We have experienced ourselves getting purified slowly over a period of time by chanting, by hearing these wonderful stories. And these stories, these pastimes, they're always fresh. They never grow old. They are always Nava Navaiman. Tadeva Ramyam Ruchiram Navam Navam. Tadeva Sashwan Manaso Mahotsavam. They are the festival for the mind. They are always new. Ruchiram Navam Navam. They are always new. Sattvam cha shuddhyet achirena pumsaha. And then we want to hear more. Apaiti arati. All the distractions will go away and we want to hear more. The devotee is satisfied only by Krishna Katha and he is never satisfied by Krishna Katha. Wants to hear more and more of Krishna Katha. In third canto, Vidurji, when he meets Maitreya Muni, he says, "Oh Maitreya, I have heard lots of Mahabharat from my father Vyasdev. Paravaresham Bhagavan Vratani Shrutani me Vyasa Mukhadabhikshram. Shrutani me Vyas Mukhad. I have heard a lot of Mahabharat, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha from Vyas. Atripnuma Shulla Sukhavahana. They have given me very little satisfaction. Because Teshamrite Krishna Kathamritavghat. Krishna Kathamrit is not there. Maitreya Muni says, you must have heard about Krishna also a lot. You are born in the family of Krishna. You must have heard a lot of Krishna Katha. Vidurji says, who can be satisfied hearing about Krishna? Kastripnuyat tirtha padho vidhana satreshu asurivirudyamana. Great rishis, great devotees, they are singing the glories, they never get satisfied. Who can be satisfied hearing the glories of Krishna? Who can be satisfied seeing the beauty of Krishna? Because the qualities of Krishna are unlimited, the pastimes of Krishna are unlimited. That's why Rupa Goswami says, I want millions of years, millions of tongues. Ritu Maharaj says, I want millions of tongues, millions of years, because I want to hear all the stories of all the avatars in all the universes. Devotee is never satisfied hearing about Krishna. And it purifies the heart, cleanses the mind, purifies the heart of all the contaminations. Bhaktim harau tat purushecha sakhyam. Two more things happen. The bhakti increases. Devotional sentiments increase when we hear about Krishna. And purushecha sakhyam, it brings devotees closer. The more we hear, bhakti paraish anubhav virakti. The more we hear about Krishna, the devotional sentiments will grow. It is directly proportional. The more we hear, the more we come close to Krishna. The more we discuss Krishna Katha together, the more we come close to devotees. That is the secret of coming closer and develop good relationships with devotees. Good relationships among devotees don't develop by material exchanges. Yes, we need to help each other in difficult times. We should be there always. But the devotional sentiments will grow when we discuss Hari Katha together. When we understand Krishna is the root. If we are directly connecting with devotees, thinking that, okay, I will develop some loving friendship, that loving friendship will be superficial unless Krishna is in the center. So that's how the pastimes of the Lord are. And the epitome of all the pastimes is Ras Lila, where Krishna has shown the whole world what is actual love. Where the gopis were not thinking out anything for themselves. They left everything to please Krishna. Whatever was very, very attractive for whatever is very, very uh, essential and important for a chaste lady. Gopis, they gave up everything. So the pastimes of Krishna, especially Rasa Leela. That's why in the Falashruti of entire Rasa Leela, Shukdev Goswami says, one who hears these pastimes of the gopis surrendering to Krishna, giving up everything to please Krishna, their lust will go away from their heart. These are the very, very wonderful pastimes in which Krishna has explained how much a condition, how a liberated soul loves him without caring anything for himself or herself. So many pastimes Krishna has displayed. The epitome of Rasa Leela is, epitome of conjugal pastime is Rasa Leela. Epitome of paternal Vatsalya Rasa is Damodar Leela. Nemam Virincho na bhavo na shri apyang samsrayat prasade le bhire gopi yattat prapya vimuktidat. Even Brahma, even Lakshmi, even Shiva cannot attain the position of Mother Yashoda. Krishna is bound by Mother Yashoda. That Lord who cannot be perceived by senses. Panthastu koti shatavatsara sampragamyo vayorathapi manaso muni pungavana. The sages are trying since many, many lifetimes. With the speed of the mind they may run, they will not touch Krishna. And that Supreme Lord is bound by a cowherd lady because of her love. Evam sandarshita hyanga harina bhritya vashyata. He performed so many wonderful pastimes, dancing over the hoods of Kalia. Akhil Kaladi Guru Nanarta, the way he danced, the way he liberated Kalia. Govardhan Lila, so many wonderful pastimes. So these are only manifested by Krishna, not by anyone else. And these pastimes, they're not just stories. When we read these pastimes and absorb our minds in them, we advance in devotional service. Lila. Second is Premna Priyadhikyam. Krishna, he is surrounded by so many loving devotees. First of all, he is surrounded by Brajvasis. The fortune of Brajvasis cannot be explained by anyone. Aho bhagyam Nanda Gopa Brajaukasam Yanmitram Paramanandam Purnam Brahma Sanatanam. What fortune these Brajvasis have achieved? That Krishna, who is Parabrahma, he has become their loving friend or relative, performing so many wonderful pastimes with them. What is the supreme position of Nanda Maharaj? What is the supreme position of Mother Yashoda? What is the position of gopis? What is the position of Gopas? Shukdev Goswami describes Itham satam brahma sukhanubhutya maya shritanam naradarakena dasyam gatanam paradaivatena sakam vijahru krita punya punja. These coward boys, they are playing with Krishna, and what all plays they would do. All the modern games are inventions of the Gopas with Krishna. These coward boys, they have accumulated lifetimes of bhakti sukriti and now they are playing with Krishna. Ordinary people, they will see these are ordinary boys, these are the ordinary dealings. These are small children, they play like this. But dasyam gatanam paradaivatena, for the devotees of the Lord, Krishna is their ultimate goal. So only Krishna is surrounded by such loving devotees, where coward boys could climb on the shoulders of Krishna, challenge Krishna, wrestle with Krishna, And they would defeat Krishna also. Sakha more Shuddha bhave skandhyarohan tumi kon bada loka tumi amasam. Sometimes some of the Gopas would climb on the shoulders of Krishna because they have defeated Krishna. And they say, what type of big person you are? Yesterday only I defeated you. Tumi kon bada lok. We are equal only. And Krishna likes it. Mata more should my mother, she binds me. Atihina gyane kore lalana palan. She thinks if I'll not feed my child, Krishna will die. I have to take care of my child. And the gopis, they chastise Krishna. Priya more mana kori karo e bhartsan. Sarva Veda stuti hoye hare moraman. That chastisement of the gopis is more dear to Krishna than the Ved stuti by great sages. So such pastimes can be executed only by Krishna. In Vaikuntha, nobody can climb on the shoulder of Vishnu. Nobody can become angry at Vishnu. At the gates of Vaikuntha, every day, all the Devtas, Lord Shiva, Brahma, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, they take bath in Pushkarani. They stand in line with wet clothes, loudly singing the glories of the Lord. And on the gate, Jai Vijay are standing. And they chastise, sometimes they hit on the head of these devtas. Please chant softly. Others are also chanting. You are disturbing them. Indra, today there is no appointment for you. You go. So that's the glory of Lord Vishnu. Shri Swami Pushkarini Kaplava Nirmalanga Shreyarthino Hara Virinchi Sanandanadya Dware Vasanti Varavedra Hatottamanga Shri Venkatachalapate Tava Suprabhatam. This is Vaikuntha. Where big devtas are standing in line, eager to have darshan. Still they are not getting darshan. And in Goloka, what is happening? Gopas are climbing on the shoulder of Krishna, wrestling with Krishna, fighting with Krishna, giving bad words to Krishna. And Krishna is in Vaikuntha. All the big devotees, all the sages in the material world, all the sages and the devotees, they are doing yajna and offering oblations in fire in a purified body, purified way, and then Lord Vishnu accepts it. And in Goloka, what is happening? Madhumangal, he brought chas, buttermilk, and he thought, I don't want to give anyone. I'll drink it all. And he takes that pot of buttermilk at a distance and he's drinking. And Krishna understands Madhumangal is drinking something. I also want it. He runs and Madhumangal sees that and he puts all the buttermilk in his mouth and his mouth is full. And Krishna reaches there and he punches on the cheeks of Madhumangal. And what happens? All the buttermilk comes out and Krishna drinks that. So if by any calculation, it is bewildering. Brahmaji was bewildered by this. Brahmaji was bewildered. How is it that Krishna is dealing with cowherd boys like this? Is he Supreme Lord? Such things happen only in Goloka. This is the sweetness of Golok. And it is not difficult to understand because Prabhupada would give the example of British Prime Minister Gladstone. Somebody came to meet him and he was told that please wait, Prime Minister is busy. So he was waiting half an hour, 1 hour, and then he thought what is happening inside. He looked from the keyhole and he saw that Prime Minister was with his grandson and his grandson is sitting on his back and he has become the horse. So that is Goloka Vrindavan's story. Krishna, who is Supreme Lord, Akhil Koti Brahmanda Nayak, he is ready to do anything for his devotees. Love matters there. Premna Priya Adhikyam. He is surrounded by so many loving devotees, which are not there anywhere. So much so that Krishna is completely indebted. Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, Ye yatha mam prapadyante, tam sathaiva bhajamyaham. As you come, I shall reciprocate. The love of gopis is such that he says, I can't repay. Be satisfied with your love. Na parayeham niravadya samyujam swasadhu krityam vibudhayushapi vaha yama bhajandur jarageha shrinkala samvrishya tattva pratiyata sadhuna na parayeham. I cannot reciprocate. Swasadhu kritam vibudha. Be satisfied with your own devotion, because what you have done, you have broken the durjara greha shrinkhala, the attachment to the family, to relatives. It is so very difficult to break. We have broken all the attachment. We have broken all the restrictions of chastity. Coming to meet another boy in the middle of the night is very difficult. So that's the glory of the devotees of Krishna, that Krishna is overwhelmed. Krishna cannot repay. Akhil Koti Brahmanda Nayak cannot repay. So that is Goloka, where Lakshmi is also not getting entrance. Lakshmi Devi also wants to get entrance in Rasa Leela, and she's not allowed. She's doing tapasya at Belavan. So that's how Krishna, he has loving devotees. Lila Premna Priyadhikyam Madhurya Venu Rupayo. Venu Madhuri is amazing. When Krishna plays flute, Krishna has many different types of flutes also. Vamshi, and he has Venu. So all these are different size of flutes. And when Krishna plays flute, transformations happen in Braja. In living, moving, non-moving, living, non-living. Everything changes. Transformation in everything. There's a beautiful chapter in Srimad Bhagavatam. It is described, the chapter is entitled Venu Gita. And in that Venu Gita, the gopis are describing in detail what happens when Krishna plays flute. First of all, they are actually condemning the Venu. They're saying this Venu, he is a male. Venu is a male word, masculine. He is drinking the nectar from Krishna's lips, which is our property. Gopya kimacharadayam kushalam smavenum damodaradhara sudhamapi gopikanam bhungte swayam yadavashishtarasam radinyo rishyatvacho ashrumumuchu taravo yatharya. O gopis, just see the audacity of this Venu. Kimacharad, we don't know what fortune, what pious activity is this flute has done, that he is getting a chance to drink the nectar of Krishna's lips, and he is leaving only a little for us. Although this flute is born in a very pious, very simple family of bamboos, but we don't know from where he has learned this Vidya by which he can bewilder every one of us. Sadvam shatastavajani purushottamasya pano sthiti muralike saralasi chatya kasmatvaya sakhi guru vishama grihita gopangana gana vimohana mantra diksha. From where he has learned this mystic art of bewildering and intoxicating every one of us. Sadvamshatastava is born in a very simple family of bamboo. And Somehow he has landed in the hands of Vishnu in Damodar Adhar Sudham. And Kasmat Tvaya Sakhi Guru Vishma Grihita. I don't know from where he has learned this art. They say in detail what happens when Krishna plays flute. As Krishna plays his flute, Yamuna river stops. The waves, the river can't move. River stops. And the waves start creating a whirlpool. And they rise. They want to touch the feet of Krishna. The trees, they bow down. The branches of the trees bow down. The branches, they start producing new leaves. Stone melts. That's why when Krishna was lifting Govardhan and he started playing flute, all the Gopas, they say, Krishna, please don't play a flute. We know what happens when you play flute. The stones melt and the river stops. Nij samasaka sange gogana charana range Vrindavane swachanda vihar Yaraveno dhvani shuni sthavar jangama prani Pulaka kampa ashru bahedhar. Krishna, as he is with his cowherd friends, Nij samasaka sange gogana charana range. He's herding cows in the forest, roaming around in Vrindavan. And as he plays flute, there are transformations in everyone. Sthavar Jangam Prani. Sthavar means immobile. Jangam, non-living. Prani, living. They all start transformations, showing transformations. The birds, when they hear the flute of Krishna, they sit on the branch, on the high branch, from where they can see Krishna. And when the flute sound enters their ears, they close their eyes like the meditative sage, absorbed in hearing the flute of Krishna. And the cows, they hear the flute of Krishna, they become still, motionless. The ears, they are raised. With raised ears, which are like cups, they are absorbing the flute, the nectar of Krishna's flute. The calves, as they were drinking the milk of their mother cows, their mouth full of milk, they can't swallow. With the milk in the mouth, they are hearing the flute of Krishna. Even the Devtas and the demigoddesses, they start getting transformations. All the demigoddesses, they become full of desires. Their ornaments get disarrayed. Hairs, they are not in place. They are spread everywhere. Their garments, they are getting disarrayed. So many things happen when Krishna plays flute. When Krishna plays flute, the clouds, they stop. They create an umbrella over Krishna, protecting Krishna from the sun rays. There is a famous celestial singer called as Tumburu. He is very expert in playing his veena. He forgets how to play veena, and Krishna plays flute. The great yogis and the sages like Sananda, they lose their deep focus. Even Brahma, he gets amazed. Even Anantashesha, when he hears the flute, he feels dizzy. So that's how the flute of Krishna creates disturbances everywhere. And when that flute sound of Krishna enters the ears of the gopis, The gopis can't hear anything else. Kaner bhitar vasa kare, apane taha sada spure, अन्य शब्द ना दे प्रवेशिते, आन कथा ना शुने कान, अनबोलिते बुलायान, ए कृष्णेर वंशीर चरिते. Kaner bhitar vasa kare, when Krishna's flute sound enters the ears of the gopis, it resides there. Apane taha sada spure, it manifests newer and newer devotional ecstasies in gopis. Anya shabda nadeya praveshite, no other sound enters the gopis' ears. They can't hear anything. Ana katha na shune kan, their in-laws are shouting, they can't hear. Babies are crying, husband is calling, they can't hear anything. Anakatha na shuneka nanbolite bulayan, they can't speak anything. This is the quality of Krishna's flute. In this purport, Prabhupada writes a very wonderful thing. He says, for a devotee, Hare Krishna mantra represents the flute sound of Krishna. We all can become fortunate by hearing the flute sound of Krishna. Kaviraj Goswami says, Ei Shabdamritachari Yara Hoye Bhagya Bhari. Anybody who can hear these four vibrations, they are most fortunate. Krishna's words, Krishna's flute, Krishna's ankle bells, and the sound of Krishna's feet as he walks. Says, anybody who can hear these, they are most fortunate. How we will become fortunate? We can't hear any of this. We can hear any of this. We can hear one of this at least. Flute sound of Krishna is represented by Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And the more we are attentive in our chanting, the more we are hearing the flute of Krishna. That is the beauty of Krishna's flute. Venu Madhuryam. The 64th quality of Krishna is Rupa Madhuryam. Sweetness of Krishna's beauty. So Krishna's beauty is unparalleled. There is one beautiful description which says, Sarva Saundarya Sangraham. Krishna is the abode of all beauty. And the most beautiful aspect of Krishna is he likes to give credit to his devotees. He is not an insecure God. Why should I give credit to anyone? That is the most beautiful part of Krishna. And Krishna is so beautiful that sometimes he himself gets amazed seeing his own beauty. रूप देखिए अपनार कृष्णेर होइला चमत्कार आस्वादिते मने उठे काम स्व सौभाग्य यार नाम सौंदर्यादि गुणग्राम ए रूप नित्य तारधाम. One time Krishna was in Dwarka and he saw his own reflection in the jeweled pillar of Dwarka. And he was surprised. Who is this person? He stopped there and he kept looking at himself. Krishnera hoila chamatkar. Krishna was astonished. Aswadite mane uthe kam. He wanted to taste his own beauty. In fact, Krishna's beauty is the ornament of the ornaments. When people of this world, they wear ornaments, they become beautiful. When Krishna wears ornaments, ornaments are beautified. Niyanmartya lila paikam swayogam maya balam darshayatam grihita vismapanam swasya cha saubhagarde param padam bhushana bhushanangam. Bhushana bhushanangam is the ornament of the ornaments. Krishna has manifested this wonderful pastimes, his beauty. It bewilders even Lord Vishnu, attracts even the avatars of Vishnu. There are 6 aspects of Krishna's beauty. As Krishna enters Mathura, the ladies of Mathura, they are seeing Krishna for the first time. And they are bewildered, seeing the beauty of Krishna. And they speak a very beautiful verse. In that verse, they describe 6 aspects of Krishna's beauty. Gopya tapah kimacharam yadamushya rupam lavanya sarama samordhamananya siddham drigbhi bibantyanusava bhinavam durapam ekanta dhama yashasa shriya aishwarasya. They are talking amongst each other. What tapasya, what austerity the gopis must have done. Gopyas tapah kimacharam. Because they were drinking this beauty every day. This beauty has 6 aspects. Lavanya saram. It is the essence of loveliness. Asamordhvam. Unparalleled. Lavanya saram asamordhvam ananya siddham. Ananya siddha means it is self-manifested. Anusava bhinavam durapam. This beauty of Krishna is Anusava Bhinavam. It is ever fresh. Never gets stale, never gets old. Anusava Bhinavam. Durapam. It is rarely attained. Nobody can see this beauty so easily. And it is the only abode of Ekanta Dham of Yasha, Shri and Aishwarya. It is the only abode of opulence, fame, and beauty. These are the 6 aspects of Krishna's beauty. Rupa Madhuryam. Lavanya Saram. The first quality is Lavanya Saram. It is the essence of loveliness. Kaviraj Goswami describes Tarunyamrit Paravar Taranga Lavanya Sar Tate Seyavarta Bhavodgam Vamshi Dhvani Chakravat Narir Manatrinapāt Taha Dubai Nahoyudgam. Tarunya Amrit Paravar. Krishna's body, it is like the ocean. And the beauty of this body, it is like the wave in that ocean of eternal youth. Tarunyamrit Paravar. Taranga Lavanyasar, the beauty of Krishna, it is like a wave in that ocean of youthfulness. And Tate se avarta bhavodgam. And in this ocean of Krishna's youthfulness, there is a whirlpool of ecstatic love. And in that, Krishna plays flute. Vamshi Dhvani Chakravat. And Krishna's flute sound, it is like whirlwind. There's whirlpool in the ocean and there's whirlwind above. And what this whirlwind does, Vamshi Dhvani Chakravat, it sucks. Vamshi Dhvani Chakravat Narirman Trinapat. And all the gopis, their minds are like the straw. What can the straw do in front of a whirlpool or a whirlwind? It gets sucked inside. Taha Dubai Nahoyudgam. And after they fall down in this whirlwind, they never rise again. This is the beauty of Krishna. Krishnanga Lavanyapur Madhur Hoite Sumadhur Tate Ei Mukha Sudhakar Madhur Hoite Sumadhur Taha Hoite Sumadhur Tara Ei Smita Jyotsnabhar. Krishna's body is a city of beauty. Krishnanga Lavanyapur. And in this city of beauty, the most beautiful part is Mukha Sudhakar, the face of Krishna. Lotus face. Madhur hoite sumadhur, taha hoite sumadhur. And in this beautiful face, the most attractive part of Krishna's face is Smita Jyotsna, the smile of Krishna. That is the most beautiful part of Krishna's body. So many verses describe the beauty of Krishna's face. Lavanya Saram, it is essence of loveliness. So therefore they are saying, we don't know what austerities these gopis must have performed that they are seeing this essence of loveliness. Lavanya saram asamurdhvam. There is nothing greater or equal to Krishna's beauty. Unparalleled. Even the beauty of Narayan is not like the beauty of Krishna. And the evidence is Lakshmi Devi, she wants to enjoy the Rasa Leela with Krishna. And she took a great vow. And she is doing tapasya in Belvan. Na prapyam Shri Satapobi. Still she is not able to achieve. Asama Urdhva. There is nobody who is more beautiful than Krishna. Lavanya Sarama Samurdhvam Ananya Siddham. Ananya Siddham means this beauty is self-manifested. Nobody has made this beauty. Krishna's beauty is not acquired by anything in this world. Any endeavor, makeup kiya, no, it is self-manifested. Seita madhurya sar anya siddhi nahi tar तीहों माधुर्य आदि गुण खणी आर सब प्रकाशे तार दत्त गुण भाषे याते यत प्रकाश कार्य जानी seita madhurya sar anya siddhi nahi tar. Kaviraj Goswami says, Prabhupada writes, the quintessence of Krishna's bodily luster is so perfect. The quintessence of Krishna's luster is so perfect. Anya siddhi nahi tar, there is nothing above it. Tiho madhuryadi guna khani. Krishna is the immutable mine of transcendental qualities. All self-manifested. So much so that Arasava Prakashe Taradatta Gunabhashe. Even the avatars of Krishna are attractive. Yahayat Prakash Kare Jani. The fourth quality is Anusava Bhinavam. It is ever fresh. Krishna ever grows old. Krishna and Gopi's beauty, it is perfect and complete. But every time Krishna looks at himself in mirror, his beauty increases. When Krishna looks at the gopis and the gopis, they become happy seeing Krishna's beauty. Seeing the gopis' happiness, Krishna's beauty increases. There is a competition going on and nobody gives up. So it is the ever increasing beauty of Krishna. Ever fresh. Anusava bhinavam. Durapam. Durapam means it is rarely attained. Nobody can achieve Krishna. Kaviraj Goswami describes karma tapa yoga gyan vidhi bhakti japa dhyan iha haite madhurya durlabh. If somebody does karma, tapa, yoga, gyan, vidhi bhakti, jap, dhyan, by all this, you can't achieve madhurya prem. केवल ये राग मार्गे भजे कृष्ण अनुरागे तारे कृष्ण madhurya sulabh. If somebody worships Krishna in Raga Marga, they can achieve Krishna. Vidhi bhakti paite more nahi shakti. So ultimately, Raga Bhakti can give us Madhurya. By any other means, nobody can achieve Madhurya. This Durapam. And Krishna's beauty is the only abode. Krishna's body is the only abode of Ekanta Dham, Yasha, Shriya, Aishwarya. Krishna's form is such a beautiful form. You will find only that form beautifully manifested in Vrindavan. It doesn't manifest so much in Dwarka. So that's how Mahaprabhu describes the beauty of Krishna, the qualities of Krishna. So these are the 64 qualities which only Krishna has. And all the other living entities, they possess a little bit of it. Lord Vishnu possesses 60. Lord Shiva possesses 55. And living entities up to Brahma can possess 50. So these are the qualities of Krishna. And then Mahaprabhu describes the qualities of Srimati Radharani. Ananta Guna Shri Radhikara Panchisa Pradhan, E Gunera Vashahay Krishna Bhagavan. Just like Krishna has unlimited qualities, out of those 64 are prominent. Srimati Radharani has unlimited qualities, out of that 25 are prominent. And he gives the list of those 25 qualities. She is very sweet, freshly youthful. Her eyes are always restless. She smiles brightly. She has beautiful auspicious lines, and she makes Krishna happy by her aroma. She is very expert in singing. Her speech is charming. She is expert in joking and smiling pleasantly. She is very humble and meek. She is Sharanagata Palakaha. She is full of mercy. She is ready to give mercy. Actually, the word used is Karuna Purna. She is full of mercy. Sharanagat Palaka is Krishna. She is Karuna Purna. Although she is Karuna Purna, she is Vidagdha. She is cunning. She knows how to attract Krishna. She is brave. She is expert in enjoying life. And she is always decorated with the topmost symptoms of ecstatic love. She is the reservoir of all the loving affairs of Goloka Vrindavan. She is most famous of submissive devotees. She is very affectionate to all the elderly people, submissive to the love of her friends. She is chief gopi, and she keeps Krishna under her control. These are the 25th quality, 25 qualities of Srimati Radharani. Okay, so we'll stop here. We'll continue from verse number 92 next time. Hare Krishna. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.